As we've seen in the previous video, most businesses face an increasing pressure on the data privacy side. As a consequence, a new breed of startups has emerged to answer those needs, and their main value proposition is to help businesses comply with these regulations and standards as easily as possible, hence the compliance as a service. So in my landscape, I clustered startups which are in this category into three main compliance areas: consent management, data access, and data mapping and audit. A big part of the current data privacy regulations is centered around informing users how and what data about them is collected. Whether it's through cookies or user-generated content, businesses must clearly explain what they collect and ask explicitly for the user's consent. It might sound easy to do, but with the fragmentation of devices, from laptop to smartphones, also video games devices or smart TVs, as well as the increasing number of customer touchpoints from emails to social media, it's super challenging for many businesses to manage all the users' consents they must push and collect. So it goes much further than a simple cookie pop-up on a website. Hence, there's a significant number of products that solely focus on this pain point and offer what we call consent management platforms. The second key aspect is data access. Now, users have the right to ask any service provider to access, modify, and delete the data that they have collected about them. Again, it's far from easy for many businesses to aggregate all the data they have collected in their system and to modify/delete them accurately. And the same applies to internal data access when developers, marketers, or contractors need to access private data for work purposes. The company needs to control this access with more granularity. So the last main area is related to data mapping and audit. As I mentioned above, companies collect user data on an increasing number of devices and platforms, and they push them in an increasing number of SaaS and other software that they use internally. Businesses are now forced to have a clear overview of what data is where, and they should be able to provide data audit. Again, these are two aspects that several SaaS provide as a service for businesses.